Hi everyone, as we discussed last time why digital transformation is required, and we talked about what could be the reason the entrepreneurs, the companies who are running the business, why the digital transformation is required. So today we are going to discuss how to do the digital transformation. Last time we talked about that we'll be going through 12 workshops, 12-month workshops, and each month we'll be having 4 workshops where we'll be discussing about how to do the digital transformation. So among those 48 workshops we are talking, for the 12 months, we have listed down that, every month what we are going to talk about. So rather reading this, we'll be discussing about this. So if you see, this is called Grand Digital Transformation Blueprint, and we'll be going deeper and deeper into it as we go through the whole digital transformation roadmap. So if you see here in the first month, month one, which will be the foundation part of this digital transformation roadmap, we'll be talking about DX Foundation, DX Dynamics 365 Foundation. We'll be talking about strategy. We'll be discussing about Azure, how to spin off the servers, what will be the architecture, how the DevOps can be used, and what can be the Copilot roadmap. In the month two, we'll be going into the finance core, where we'll be talking about GL, accounts payable, accounts receivable, budgeting, localization, and the AI invoice automation. In the month third, we'll be talking about the core implementation, again the supply chain core, where we'll be discussing the procurement, warehouse management system, inventory visibility, planning, and the landed cost. The month four, we'll be moving to the customer side, where we'll be discussing about sales, marketing, service, field service, customer insights. We'll be showing you the path in a proper fashion in the next coming up slide. I'm just going through the list of the things we are going to do in the 12 months transformation workshop. So here you see in the month 5, we'll be talking about HR, the automation, the project module, Power Automate, process mining, the commerce. In the month 6, we'll be discussing about how to visualize your data, the data we collected in all these 4 core areas, and now the data is there and how to showcase the data. And we'll be also talking about how to use AI Copilot, where there will be a Foundry, Copilot Studio, machine learning, Fabric, and real-time analytics. Then we'll see we have a vanilla software, vanilla application with us. If any company, any corporate, if any entrepreneur think that there are some modifications, some extensions are required, then how to do those modifications, how, how to extend your system, how to integrate the system with other application which you are using. We'll be talking about there is a X++ development platform here in the Dynamics 365 FNO, how to use it, how to use Power Applications, how to use API to integrate, how to use DevOps to build your pipeline, the development pipelines, and application life management system and how to govern that. Then in the month 8, we'll be talking about security and the compliance, that how to set up the user inside the system, how users, what users can see in the system, what they can use, what they can do in the system. So that comes into the security and the compliance. The month 9 will be going into advanced area of the Dynamics 365 FNO, where we'll be talking about asset management, manufacturing, production, and the predictive analysis, how to connect IoT, the sustainability in the system. In the month 9, we'll be going into the advanced AI, where we'll be talking about agentic AI, Gen AI, the continuous improvement into the system. Then month 11 will be talking about how to manage the changes into the system. In the corporate world, there can be so much change will come when you implement all these enterprise application here. Then company need to be empowered how to manage the change which the teams are feeling. We'll also talking about how to create center of excellence in the company where having these systems, the team which going to manage this, so they will be the part of the center of excellence there. How to bring the value from the system. And month 12 we'll be talking about how to govern the system. The system is enabled now. How to scale the system after that. So all these 12 months will be, when we started in this particular month one, before that, why we thought of that going for the digital transformation. So there can be various reasons. There is a disconnected decisions, manual work, siloed customer journeys, and the weak detailed discipline. The companies are lacking, where they are lacking, the finance close is slow, they cannot guide strategy in real time, supply chain runs on manual lineups, delayed inventory, unstable planning, customer interactions breaks across marketing, sales service, and the field teams. Employees lose time in approvals, rework and shadow spreadsheets are created, and all these spreadsheets need to be reconciled. So, what is the best practice? We need to understand what should be the outcome. Before going to the digital transformation workshop, we need to define what should be the outcome. Do you want to increase your margin? Do you want to happy your customer? Do you want to service more? You want to go towards growth or go towards following the compliances? We need to standardize our core. Those are the best practices. So we need to create a backbone. There should be a data and data should be secure. And there should be integration. And when the integration is there, the data should not lose in those integration. There should not be delay in the decisions making. So some decisions can be automated. So for that we need to do certain automate, and when we do the automation we need to set up certain guardrails. So for that purpose we can use the Power Platform, Copilot and DevOps. In this transformation process, the Microsoft stack, the products which Microsoft has, definitely can help us to do the digital transformation. There is a D365 finance and operation, which is enterprise resource planning, which is integrated, which is integrating all the functional areas inside it. So as we talked about finance, supply chain, customer engagement, manufacturing, all these are integrated inside it. We have Power Platform. Power Platform help us to extend these applications, to integrate these applications. There is a Microsoft Copilot which gives the functionality to use artificial intelligence in this system. There is a Fabric, there is a Power BI which help us to visualize the data, and there is a security inside the system. So Microsoft stack map to the business value. So we are talking about finance and operation plus SCM, which standardize finance, supply chain, manufacturing, and the project operation. There is a Dynamics 365 customer engagement plus field services, which help us to reach very near to the customer. We should enhance our relationship with the customer. We should be on to the service of the customer. We'll be using the Azure Fabric and AI Foundry to create secure data and AI backbone for analytics and the prediction and the Copilot. And we'll be using Power Platform plus Copilot, automate work, empower citizens, developer, and embed the intelligence in the daily task. What improves when the transformation is done? So after doing all these things, we need to measure what we are done after doing it. So we improved employee and the culture. There is a less friction, more accountability, guided adoption, and digital mindset. More productive customer engagement, personalized and the consistent journey across the life cycle when we interact with the customer. Internal value chain, one version of truth because data is same everywhere, wherever from you see the data. So one version of truth from the finance to procurement, planning and execution. Product and asset value, higher reliability, predictive services, traceability and margin resilience. So what exactly we are going to get? There's a digital transformation which is doing the business reinvention, connect process, powered people, trust data and the govern AI. So after doing all these things, if you also follow the path of the certifications, if you are following the Microsoft product stack, you can also do certain certification and we'll be talking about as we go deeper and deeper into it. So this was the whole blueprint which we'll be following up. If we see the Microsoft stack here, you can see that there are three core areas on which we are talking about. So main core area is Dynamics 365 finance and operation supply chain, which is sitting in between of the whole architecture. Here you see we have finance, we have intelligent order management, we have supply chain management here, which is helping us, helping any corporate to run their operations flawlessly. Then there is a customer growth. So this is external facing application where customers, their sales, their marketing, their orders, customer growth, customer profile, personalized journey for the special customers are set up here. And using this backbone, which is called automation backbones, which is Power Platform, which help us to integrate these all the application, integrate, manage, workflows are set up there. So this is the whole stack. Apart from that, internal part of the companies, of course we have our employees, stakeholders, and many more. So those are managed, those are groomed using Microsoft Viva inside it. If we see this whole process, it is not only called digital transformation, it is also called implementation of digital transformation. So first part is we should have a strategy with us. What exactly we are going to do? Based on the strategy, we need to create certain outcomes, the business cases, what we need to do. So first part is to streamline your finance. After that, we should target improvement into the supply chain. Then we should work on to the customer journey. The customers see how good is your operation. So we have improved our operation by streamlining finance and the supply chain. Once all these things are set up, we got a data inside in our corporate servers, right? So we need to set up the securities and we need to govern the data. After doing this, we need to see where are the frictions, why people are not able to approve the things, why people are not able to see the messages, informations are coming. So we need to remove those frictions by using the AI. We need to automate certain workflows. Then we need to improve our culture. We see that uh, certain changes are required, certain trainings are required, certain uplifting of the mindset of the employees are required. So we need to invest in the cultural change. And we see where we are losing our value. So those need to be continuously monitored, measured, and then correct them as and when required. After having all these transformation things, we need to also create a the good team who can manage it. So those teams can be called center of excellence. Those will be managing our the companies, uh, the digital transformation assets which they have created. Then we need to access the maturity. The whatever we have done, say for two companies, three companies, or one store, two stores, many stores, with the help of the service providers. Now we have the team, and then they can expand, they can scale their things as they grow. Now, if I merge all these things together, the gamut of whole gamut of digital transformation merged with everything will be looking like this. So here you see that we have divided this 12-month Microsoft capability roadmap for the enterprise in these three loops. The first loop is 1 to 4 months where the foundation and the core operations are set. We are using cloud, Azure, we are using Dynamic 365 finance and operation and the Power Platform. Where foundation to advanced mastery, we are progressing from D365 and Azure basic into the complete finance, supply chain and HR configuration there. So we have made our operations automated. Okay, so this after this particular thing, we need to do the implementation. We learn, we understood, we questions you where we are lacking, where the improvements are required. We need to configure it, and we need to implement it, and need to build our security setups inside the system. And we need to check the performance and how our data is secured and how data can be managed. Then the last part of this whole digital transformation journey is moving toward the advanced side. So advanced means we will be moving into the manufacturing area, we'll be going to use artificial intelligence, Microsoft Copilot, OpenAI, and the agentic AI in the enterprise transformation. So this is the whole journey and how we have created this whole program. So here you see that we have the whole program, we divided the whole program into the 12 months. And in 12 months, in each month we'll be having 4 workshops. So there will be 48 workshops in total. And there, based on whatever we have discussed just now, based on that, those breakups are given here. And at the end of this digital transformation, every entrepreneur, the corporate heads, they will be asking, how do I redesign my enterprise so that every employee, process, touch point, and the product become smarter, faster, and more valuable to your organization? Thank you so much, and we'll see you into the next uh, video. Thank you so much.